Hi guys, and welcome back to the channel. My name is Sarah, otherwise known as Sarah Says Hi here on YouTube, and I just wanted to do a very quick update. First of all, Happy New Year's, guys. It is now 2020, in case you're watching this at a later date. I think it's January 5th, 2020. Happy holidays and all that good stuff. I kind of dropped off a little bit for the month of December while I enjoyed myself, enjoyed my family. So I just wanted to just give a quick update on how keto has been going for me. So for those of you that are watching this video for the first time and you're new to my channel, please subscribe down below if you're not yet subscribed. I follow a ketogenic diet and I try my best to do updates on how my progress is going. So I started keto in August of 2019, or July of 2019, at the end of July actually. So this is my 5-month update of my keto diet. I am proud to say that I have lost 24 pounds. Last year I had put on 20 pounds between November of 2018 all the way up until July of 2019 when I started keto. So I had managed to pack on 20 pounds. I also was not going to the gym as much. I just kind of got a little bit too relaxed. So how my holidays went. For Thanksgiving, I did indulge and I had everything, pumpkin pie, mashed potatoes, everything on Thanksgiving Day. I decided that for the holidays, just for the holiday, that I was going to allow myself to enjoy non-keto foods. And I did. We had a very Mexican themed Christmas dinner, Christmas Eve dinner and Christmas Day as well. So our Christmas Eve dinner was tamales and rice and beans. And my mom makes this casserole called Viva la Chicken. It should be Viva la Pollo, but it's Viva la Chicken. Actually, I didn't even partake in that this year, but I had the tamales and the rice and the tortillas and the beans and then all the cookies, all the chocolates, all the things that I know are non-keto, and that's okay. I enjoyed myself for those 2 days and went back to living a keto lifestyle the next day. I did have one or two other things kind of pop up in the month of December where I just went ahead, I gave in. For example, I think it was last week, we had a potluck. And at the potluck, I indulged and I had a donut. And they had pancit, which is a Filipino dish. It's kind of like a chow mein dish. I definitely was not strict keto for the month of December. But I am proud to report that I did not gain a single pound the month of December. I mean, it's possible that somewhere I did, but as of December 1st, I was 186 pounds. And then today is January 5th, and I'm 186 pounds. 186. There were a couple days where I did step on the scale just to kind of get like a brief peek to see where I was. And I did see that the scale had jumped up to like 188, 189, but I knew that that just had to do with the influx of my cells filling with glycogen, glucose from having those extra carbs on those days. So I wasn't really too worried about it. I still hit the gym. And in fact, for the month of December, I did drink quite a bit of alcohol. I'm not an alcoholic by any means. I have recently started dating again. I've gone to dinners out and have indulged in wine, a couple of glasses of wine, just about every time that I went out. And for the most part, for dinners that I went out, I did try to stay keto the best that I could. There were some times where I gave in and had a couple of fries or that kind of thing. But, I would try to stick to keto as much as possible. I'm very, very proud of myself that I just didn't go, crazy. As I tend to do during the holidays, I tend to get a little too relaxed on my diet and then I pay for it later because I end up gaining 8 pounds, 10 pounds. So what I plan to do now is I still plan to not getting caught up in counting macros and calories and all of that. I still just want to try to stick as strict keto as I can. I'm kind of sticking to page 4, but not necessarily. I don't know what you call it. I really don't like the idea of intermittent fasting. So I don't plan on bringing that into the way that I eat. But obviously, I don't know how much weight I will lose right now by just kind of eating whatever I feel like that's keto friendly. I just kind of want to eat the way I have been eating the last couple of months on keto, which is not really counting macros and for the most part sticking to page 4. There are some things that have been happening to me while I have been on the keto diet. One of the most noticeable changes for me has been the fallout of my hair. I hate showing this. This is really embarrassing. But just if you look up here, like my hair has, it's always been very thin, very fine. And I'm not sure if I talked about this in an earlier video. The fallout that I'm experiencing from keto is scary. I would say for the last 2 months, I have been freaking out about the amount of hair that I'm losing, and seeing how much hair is collected in the shower drain after every shower frightens me. I shampoo my hair and my hair is coming out in clumps. And I've done a lot of research here on YouTube and as well as online. And there is nothing specifically targeted to keto as to why your hair falls out. It actually happens with any diet that you're on. And typically, the reasons that they're saying the hair falls out is because you're not eating enough calories or you're not eating enough protein. It's very possible that it might be a protein issue for me. Since I am not counting my macros, I don't know how many grams of protein I'm actually intaking, even though protein is the first source, the main source of every meal that I have. It's possible I'm just not getting enough protein in. I am taking vitamins. I do take some supplements. I do take magnesium pills. Not that that has anything to do with hair, but that is a major thing that I need to take. Oh, and I want to touch on something. And this has been a phenomenon that I have noticed when I was keto 4 years ago as well. Whenever I had a cheat day, I would almost instantly get leg cramps. I would say within 35 minutes to an hour of eating non-keto foods, I would get horrific leg cramps. I'm talking to the point where it's like 2 or 3 muscles are cramping in one leg at one time. And then it kind of alternates. It kind of does it in one leg, and then maybe an hour later, I'll get cramps in the other leg, or a couple hours later, cramps in the other leg. I did try to stay on top of taking my magnesium pills. I don't take magnesium citrate, which is the one that a lot of people tell you online for keto to take magnesium citrate. Magnesium oxide is the one that is natural calm, and I don't really like that one because I feel like I wasn't getting enough magnesium with that. And when I went overboard, you get disaster pants from it. So that's not fun. Dominic D'Agostino recommends taking magnesium biglycinate, I think it's called. I'll put a link for it down below if you're interested in it. But that product seems to work the best for me. And I noticed that whenever I stopped taking those supplements, like if I just felt like not taking it for a night or two, the repercussions of the leg cramps would happen, fairly quickly. And yeah, it's kind of embarrassing, just jumping up out of bed and crying because the leg cramps are so bad, and having to put magnesium oil or something on my legs to help it go away. So that should be like a reminder to me every time that I want to cheat. Hey, Sarah, you should probably think twice, because you are probably going to get major leg cramps after this. Is that donut worth it? The other thing that I have noticed while being on keto is that my period, I'm 43, so I am not entering menopause yet. My mother actually didn't enter menopause until she was like 47. So I'm not entering menopause yet, but this is the 3rd month that I did not have a period while on keto. In fact, I want to say that it was month 2 and month 3 that I did not have a period. I did have it for month 4, and now on month 5, no period again. I'm not too concerned about it. And even I brought it up to my doctor. I think I brought it up to her back in November, and she wasn't concerned because of the birth control pill that I take. I take it's called a mini pill. And she just told me that she thinks that it's that pill, that the longer that you're on it, that your period becomes lighter and sometimes goes away. So she didn't really seem concerned about it. So I guess I really shouldn't be too concerned about it. But I know that for keto, it regulates periods for a lot of people. But the fact that I'm taking the mini pill might be the reason why my period is not so regular. I'm going to show you the clips of this morning where I checked my blood sugar and my ketones. I have not checked my ketones in several weeks because I haven't really cared about them. Sadly, I am not in nutritional ketosis as I am recording this. It said I was 0.1, which is fine because, you know, as long as I'm still losing weight, I'm not too worried about getting those high numbers of nutritional ketosis, although that is the idea, is to get into nutritional ketosis. Thank you so much for watching, guys, and sitting through this long update, I guess. If you're not yet subscribed, please subscribe down below. That way you won't miss out on any of my future updates here. Like this video if you liked it, and we will see you in the next one. That's like the two of